Oh, hey everybody. Well, update. It is November 8th, 2017. I am in Fort Recovery, Ohio. And you might say, well, Andrew, what are you doing in Fort Recovery, Ohio? Don't you live in Wisconsin? I go, yes, I do. But there's been a big change. I left my last position where I was working, and right now I'm in a motel, and I'm sitting here watching television in this motel. Excuse the messy bed. I just throw my clothes on there, and I'm going through an orientation, which takes 3 days here at the new company's facility, and I will be leaving tomorrow. I'll be leaving tomorrow evening. I have a road test to do tomorrow where they want to see how well I drive a truck, and we've been doing paperwork and learning company policies and things for the past 2 days. And you might ask, why did you leave your job? You've been there almost 7 years. Why did you leave it? You have a wife and a child at home to take care of. Why did you leave the job voluntarily? Well, this job will allow me to get home every day. And that is worth taking the chance of changing jobs and everything. Um, and I'll probably make a little more money too. Being home every day, my weekends off, better paid holidays. Well, the last job I didn't get paid holidays at all. With this job, I get paid like $100 on a holiday. Even if I'm working, I'll get an extra $100 for that day. Or even if I don't work that day for the holiday, I still get the $100 bonus. So, plus they had a $2,000 signing bonus, which will help me. I'm going to be putting all of that towards our hospital bills, which is mostly to pay the hospital for Anton. So I'll be putting all that to pay down that bill. But being home every day also gives Lizelle a chance to work more. But honestly, she's only going to work like one extra day a week. So she'll get 2 days because I need to sleep. I'll be working overnights, usually about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, overnight until 5, 6 o'clock the following morning. So I will get back home before anybody's even awake. But I am going to take an hour in the morning. I have a lot of weight to lose. And I've always blamed that on being on the road and not having an opportunity to exercise and whatnot. So there is a gym, one of those 24-hour places, on my way back home from where I'll be starting my evening. So on my way home, I leave my truck. I drive like 10 minutes, and there's a gym there on my way to the house. So I told my wife I'm going to join the gym there. Now let's see if I do it. And work out for 1 hour. And then I go home, and I need to have at least 5, 6 hours of sleep. So she can't really work when I'm trying to sleep because I can't watch the baby and get my rest so I can drive overnight again. But I'll get home Friday morning, and then I won't go back to work until Sunday night. So she has more time there if she wants to work. And, it makes things more easier to do during the week. If somebody needs to go see the doctor, the baby has checkups. Well, I'll be home during the day, first thing in the morning, so I'll make an early morning appointment for them, and then boom, go do it, and then come back and take a nap, and then or go to sleep, as you call it. For me, it's a nap, and then get up like at 3 or 4, and then go back to work. like I said, the job will pay more, and I'll get home every day, so I won't have any vacation or anything like that for a year. But it's worth it. It's worth it to me personally to be home because Anton, he's changing all the time, and I really don't want to miss that. So that's where we go from here. It's kind of funny. This company rented me a tiny, tiny car. If you know what a Ford Fiesta looks like, they're tiny cars, and I'm not a tiny person. And I had to drive this car 600 miles from Eau Claire to Fort Recovery to come to this place. They rented it for me for the whole week, which is unusual. Usually they throw you on a bus and tell you to come down, then they put you on another bus to send you back. But they rented me a car for the entire week, which is really, really nice. I mean, that's not cheap to do, but it gives me a lot of flexibility. I didn't have to stay in the same hotel. They had a tornado come through here last week, and it took out part part of the power structure in the little town where I was supposed to be staying. So I started getting phone calls saying, "Well, go to this motel instead in this other town because your motel has no power." And then I get halfway here, and then they say, "Oh, the power's back on. You can come back here again." And then I get within like 3 hours away, and I get another phone call from the hotel owner, and he goes, "No, no, no, no. Go back to that other motel." I'm still en route, um, so I wind up coming here. Now, this place is a lot better than where the other men are staying. The quality is a lot. This is well, it's called a Quality Inn. It's quality, yeah, yeah, Quality Inn. A lot better quality than the other place that they're staying. But I'm staying by myself. There's nobody else here from that company, and the other ones have three other guys in our class, and the Wisconsin thing's an unusual position. Um, it's like a three-way. There's one driver who will pick up freight, pick up plate from different places in the area, and consolidate it in one trailer during the day. And then in the evening, I'll go to where he put that trailer in a drop facility where they drop the trailer, they leave the trailer there, and then I will get into the same truck. That's called slip seating, where you share the same truck, but he's in the daytime, I'm in the evening. I take that truck with that load that he's been picking up all day, and I'll run it south down to northern Illinois, just across the state line a little way, and switch the trailer with another driver who's coming from Fort Recovery, Ohio. And then I'll take that trailer back up to where I originated in the beginning. So I'll do that, Sunday night into Monday, Tuesday night, and all that, all the way until Thursday night into Friday morning, and then I'm off the rest of the weekend until Sunday night. So there's a lot of time there that I'll be able to do stuff. Plus, I have my time during the daytime to be home in case I have things to do. Lizelle won't have to shovel the front sidewalk of snow and stuff like that this winter. And it's already started snowing a little bit here and there. Lizelle's funny. I think she guards her emotions a little too much. She's afraid sometimes of saying how happy she is that I'll be home every day, because sometimes she'll say, "I don't know if I'd like you to be home all the time because I like to do things the way I want to do things," and blah 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 and all that. But then I'll hear her always asking, "When are you going to start a new job? When are you going to be home every day?" So I think she's a little more excited than she's letting on. That's just the way she is. She's a little more guarded than some people. She really doesn't. She guards her heart a little more than I'm used to seeing. But hey, you know, I've seen her evolve over 5 years of marriage, and it's getting better all the time. It's not paradise. We have our moments, but considering our age difference and everything and the cultural differences, I think it's going pretty good. Um, I did lose my stepmother last. It was a month before last. Yeah, a couple months ago, she passed away. We were supposed to take a trip to Miami to go to a memorial because she was cremated. So I had bought tickets. I had saved money because I didn't have vacation time off from work. So I saved up money to cover the week that we were going to be gone. I rented a car down there and everything, but then they had a typhoon or a hurricane for you Americans. We had a big, big hurricane come through there. So the airline canceled our flight, so I got a refund on the flight and got that money back. Uh, canceled the car and all that sort of stuff. So I used that money to buy her a new stove, a new range. Yeah, she needed it, and so she got something out of not going to Miami. But she was really looking forward to going to Miami and going to see the beach for the first time and meeting the rest of the family. But it just wasn't meant to be. They haven't rescheduled the memorial for my stepmother, and my father had passed away, 10, 12 years ago, something like that already. So they were 20-year difference in age also. So, Lizelle and I are a little bit more than 20, but ever since my father married my stepmother, there seems to be a pattern. Like with my older brother, his wife and him are like 21, 22 years apart. My father was 20 years. Now I'm 28 years apart, so I really broke the barrier here. But it worked out because Lizelle was pretty mature for her age, even though she wasn't very experienced in life. Especially, she was experienced in Philippine life, but not American life. Like, she was still at the level, I would say, socially and knowing how things run of a 13, 14 year old in the United States, because they were 15, 16, 17-year-old girls here who knew a lot more about life and how things worked here because they were raised here. So, you know, she's caught up. So, in fast track and everything. But that's what's going on with me. I'm not sure if I uploaded the snow video, but we had some snow already. We had our first snow a couple weeks ago. It melted the next day. But the snow is coming. I'm just hoping my car will behave itself, considering that I have to drive it every day now to go to work instead of just once and park it, then go to work, and then come back, and then, drive it back and forth a couple days a week instead of every day having to drive it. So next year, I'm hoping, if my savings allows it, I'll be buying something more like a bigger SUV or a pickup truck or something like that that can pull a trailer or something like that, because I'm thinking about an RV, or a used one, of course, not a new one, a used RV or something, a fixer-upper. You can pick up a lot of fixer-uppers cheap, to take Lizelle and little Anton camping in the future, since I'll be home Friday mornings now. I'll be able to leave to go out to the campgrounds on Friday morning, and then I'll have to come back until Sunday evening to go to work. So we'll see how that works. Plus, I'll have my vacation days and stuff. Yeah, excuse me, I'm just laying here. I'm lounging in this nice, comfortable bed, and relaxing. It's like let's see what's it's 9:18 in the evening here. I had some good Chinese food for dinner. It was a Chinese restaurant down the street. So before I came in, I picked up some lo mein and some fried chicken wings. These big fried chicken wings, very tasty. Lizelle gets jealous whenever I'm having Chinese food without her and everything. So, uh, but that's what's going on here. I'm hoping everything works out fine. I will give you updates as it goes along. Hopefully, I will be able to post more now that I'll be home every day. You know, um, I need to try to work on some mounts and stuff for my cameras. Um, I really haven't used those cameras very much recently because I misplaced them, but I found them again after I cleaned out my truck. I found the camera bag hiding in a cabinet, so I didn't know where it was. Um, this is a new phone, so that's why I can video for so long. But if you have any questions, ladies, those of you in the Philippines, say hi. I know I check my demographics every so often on YouTube, and I see a lot of Filipinas that are checking the videos that are on my subscribers, and I see I have a couple of new subscribers. But one of you, I'm sorry, I forgot your screen name because I haven't looked it up in a while. But you're a young man, gamer. You know who you are because you subscribed while I was playing online. I think I was playing online or I was commenting on PlayStation, the PlayStation group on Facebook, but I don't know why you're on here, but because it's totally nothing that you'd be into. I don't know exactly how old you are, what, 13, 14, 15 years old, you know. But hey, hit the subscriber, leave comments, ask questions. I'm all open to it. Guys out there, girls, yes, I enjoy playing video games. I just bought a PlayStation 4. I'm playing shooters. I just picked up Battlefield 1. I'm still learning my way around that one there. It's a little slow I feel as compared to some of the other uh, the other Battlefields. I mean, I still enjoy playing Battlefield 4 on my PS3. So, but I also have the Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands. So, look me up, Cuban Cowboy, and I'll be on PlayStation usually during the week. No, this isn't a PlayStation channel, but hey, if I can get some more people on my side that might be able to play well, then maybe we can get a team together or something and go against some of these young guys that really don't know shit. You know, they don't know anything that's going on, so some of them are good computer players and some of them are good, you know, a little faster, but tactically they don't play with tactic at all. They just go in there and start shooting up everything. So even in the United States, girls, we like playing video games. We don't have to go to we don't have to go to the internet cafe to play it. I play it right in my house, and you know, I enjoy doing that because number one, it keeps me out of the bar, so I don't have to, you know, look. What am I gonna do? Sit in the corner in the living room watching television and doing what? So this is my stress relief and how I relax for a couple of hours, and then I eat dinner or lunch or breakfast, whatever. Then I go to bed. You know, during the winter time, there's not much to do. So, and Anton, he plays all around me while I'm doing it. So, hopefully someday in the future, when he's older, we'll be able to play together. Even though I'll be very old, I hope I'll be the oldest player online someday. You know, some people are surprised when they see me online and they go, "How old are you?" And I'm going, "You don't sound." Some guy the other day says, "You don't sound 55." I'm going, "Well, how old does 55 sound?" I mean, come on. Not everybody talks like this when they get older, you know. And that's like 70, 80, 90-year-olds, you know. Not 55, for heaven's sakes. Jeez. You know, men are just big children, especially up here. Even if you're 60 or 70, I believe you still think young. You just can't do young. You understand that? You think young, but you can't do young. But if you still have your capability, your mental capabilities, look in the eye of an elderly person someday, and if they still have that twinkle in their eye, they're still thinking young. They just can't move like they used to. But I will keep you up to date. Again, leave comments, likes. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. It's just an old fart like me. A lot of gray, all that. Ranting and going off about what's going on with my life. Married to a Filipino woman that I brought over here 6 years ago. And when I was going into my 50s now, and she was turning 22. Now she's 23, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she was turning 22, and now she's 27, and we have a child. So you see the difference of how a 55-year-old man who has life experience and 2 grown children versus a woman who, with her first child, living out her 20s, married to what she affectionately calls my ass. Yes, she goes, ass, what are you talking about? Because whenever I was talking, I was going, oh, my ass. Excuse me for cursing or whatever. I go, oh, my ass. What do you mean? Oh, my ass. So I was always saying that. So then she gave me the nickname ass. I think it's funny. So I accept it as a term of endearment. And that's a little bit about what the channel's about. All right, I'll end it here. This is my longest one. It's 22 and ticking, 22 minutes and ticking. So I'll upload it now using the motel while I'm here. And I'll be heading home tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow night, probably around midnight tomorrow night. I'll get into my little fiesta and start driving home, and then when I get home on Friday, I have to go grocery shopping. Drive 12 hours, and then I have to go grocery shopping because Lizelle wants to go grocery shopping on Friday. So, yeah, still doesn't drive. That'll be another project for next spring. I'll have more time for it. So, all right, folks, take care. God bless. See you later.